What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz, we're here with another Pokemon Masters EX discussion video. If you guys are enjoying these, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. Now today is very special because we're talking about Alister and Gengar. Now why is that special? Okay, it's really not all that special. It's actually a very, very petty reason. A few months ago, I was having a discussion and someone said to me that they would not pair Alister with Gengar, and I told them that unless your dad works for Nintendo, you can't say that because you have no way of knowing. And 2 months later, we get Alister and Gengar. That's it. That's that's basically it. That's why I was like, yes, Alister and Gengar. That's really it. Well, that wasn't really it, but I definitely was being very petty after this got revealed. Anyway, so Alister and Gengar, again, another tech pair because who would have thought, right? It's tech pairs all around this month. But we have another ghost type tech pair. Let's go over the skills. Hold hostage 3 powers up the user's moves when the target is restrained. Not bad. Pair that with anything that restrains, really, like Viola, Celine, etc. Toxic Power 3 powers up the user's moves when the target is poisoned or badly poisoned. And Hostile Environment 3 raises the chance of inflicting status effects with additional effects of moves. So Alister actually really feels like a tech pair as opposed to like the other ones to me. Like just reading its passive. Well, I guess Dark felt like a tech pair too, reading his passives. But like reading this, I feel like, okay, you're here to make sure disruption is happening. Right? And like I said, a ghost type tech pair, weak to ground. Though it is another Gengar, it's going to be different from the first Agatha and Gengar because this isn't Mega Gengar, this is GIGANTAMAXES Gengar. Look at the stats. More HP than I thought. Decent special attack. Wow, really? 300 speed? That's lower than Staraptor. Now, the reason this kind of if you play melee Pokemon games, Gengar's a lot faster than Staraptor. So that's why I was like, really? 300? But oh well. Anyway, just going down to the Gigantamax icon here. First up, Shadow Ball. We know what Shadow Ball does, 3-gauge move. Drain Punch for some reason instead of Focus Blast, because I actually don't know why. I have no idea why we got Drain Punch over Focus Blast. I mean, Alister better get like Drain Punch recovery, like increased Drain Punch recovery. Otherwise, I don't know why they put Drain Punch in particular there. Sludge Bomb. Know what Sludge Bomb does, 3-gauge special poison move, has 30% chance to poison. But we have Hostile Environment, so we'll be poisoning quite often, on top of the Toxic Power boost. And we have No Escape, raises the user's special attack and crit rate by 2 stat ranks, applies free move next to the user. That's really, really nice, as it is. Like, I really, really like that. Like, +2 special attack, +2 crit. Now, maybe you don't want to use that back to back, because you're wasting the free move next, but you'll be able to max out your crit just by yourself. So that's pretty nice. And you don't have to do that just by yourself because you will have 2 other members of the team. But having a member that's self-sufficient is always nice to have on the team. Let's check out the Gigantamax and the Dynamax moves. G-Max Terror applies restrain effect to all opposing sync pairs, and the restrain is going to be powering up Alister's attacks because of his first passive. Max Knuckle raises the attack of allied sync pairs by 2 stat ranks. Now, I guess they gave him Drain Punch because it really wouldn't work that well having, getting a physical attack boost off of a special attack, because that's how it works in the mainline games as well. But it just seems weird not getting Drain Punch. But who knows? I haven't seen the grid yet. It might change things. And we have G-Max Ooze raises the special attack of allied sync pairs by 2 stat ranks, which is very, very nice as well. It also has 3 powerful moves to choose from. And realistically, despite the fact that this isn't Drain Punch is physical, the power of it isn't that much weaker than its other moves. The thing is, its physical attack is a lot lower than its other moves. However, Sycamore do be doing damage sometimes with Hornleech, so if you got Drain Punch Master Healer, this might be a viable thing to use. So we'll have to see. Scroll down, and we have Silent Mystery Ghost Beam. This move's power increases when the target is restrained. Now, the downside with this is that it's going to be a generic looking sync move based off of the name, because it has Ghost Beam in the title, and usually the generic looking moves have some kind of beam in them. but it powers up when the target's restrained, and 6-star EX gives you your 50% boost. So if they had the slack somewhere, I guess I'd prefer it in the sync move. I'd prefer if they didn't slack in the sync moves, but with the G-Max Pokemon, what else are they gonna, like, what could they really do for it, I guess? I don't know, like some kind of Shadow Ball, maybe? Or some kind of Sludge Bomb? I know it should have to be Shadow Ball because it's a ghost type. But enough about this. Let's take a look at the sync grid. Okay. So now we're over at the sync grid, and let's see what Alister has in store for us. G-Max Terror plus 100 power. Okay. Shadow Ball Hold Hostage 2 raises the power of moves when the target is restrained. Okay. So Shadow Ball is going to get a fat increase when it's restrained. Okay. Shadow Ball move gauge refresh. Cool. Super duper effective. I prefer Crit Strike, but you know what? That's okay. Natural Remedy. It's alright. Whatever. Drain Punch, Mad Strength, right? 50% chance of raising attack when the use attack is successful. That's okay. Drain Punch, move gauge refresh 9. You know, even without Master Healer, it might be feasible to run Gengar as a physical fighting DPS if you need him to be. Like if you need physical fighting, you might be able to get away with using Gengar. Though you already have options like Karina and Lucario for free, or Solgaleo with Focus Blast, but you could Gengar because he does have Hold Hostage and Toxic Power, so he might be able to do decent damage with Drain Punch after all. With the multipliers, it might not be anything too crazy, but better than I initially thought. All right, scroll down. Grappling Sync implies restrain effect to the user when a sync move targeting. Oh my god! So you could just restrain off sync moves too? Oh, that's pretty cool. Sharp Entry raises crit rate by 1 stat rank when it. So you match your crit rate just by entering battle and using your trainer move once. Pretty cool. Brainy Rush 2 raises the user's special attack by 2 stat ranks after the user's sync move. That's okay. I'd rather have it before my sync move, to be quite honest. I think this is fine. I think Grappling Sync is fine, but Brainy Rush I would much rather just have someone else support. Pretty cool. No Escape MP Refresh 2. Fine. Shadow Ball move gauge refresh. Sir. Shadow Ball Toxic Power 2. Power up the mood when the user is poisoned or badly poisoned. I really like this a lot. Virulent Toxin 5. Powers up the user's sync move when the target is poisoned or badly poisoned. Okay. Max Super Preparation applies super effective next to the user after using its max move. That's pretty good. So like, you go early max poison move, get your +2. You be at +4 after your trainer move. You have free move and this. That might be pretty good. And max ooze plus 100. So after I look at everything Gengar has to offer, I actually wouldn't mind getting Gengar. My initial thought was Gengar's a ghost type, so I probably don't need it for coverage. But I forgot about the part where Dynamax and Gigantamax are a thing now. So he's going to have more than just ghost coverage. And Gengar has ghost, poison, and fighting coverage. So if I were to pull, I think he'd be a really good addition to my roster. Because while yes, Mewtwo can just cover ghost, Gengar can also cover poison, which we're severely lacking in poison. I think that Plumeria is still our only gotcha poison sync pair, and Gengar can cover fighting. Now, I think we're gonna have to like hard build around Gengar to get fighting Gengar to Drain Punch Gengar to work, but I think it's possible. Like this, with the way this game is set up, you can get almost any team composition to work to do what you need it to do, and that's one of the things I like the most about it. But yeah, I think Gengar's really, really solid. Much better than I would had initially thought, just because it was another ghost type. But yeah. Closing thoughts. Will I be pulling for Gengar in particular? No, I will not. As per usual, Gengar is not a limited time sync pair, so I will not intentionally be pulling for it. That said, I do think Gengar is very, very solid. I like Gengar a lot, and even though he's a ghost type, I would love to have him on my roster, just because of like the other stuff he can bring to the table. Like if they made more ghost types like this, or even I guess psychic types with like this kind of coverage because of max moves and stuff, I would probably be a bit more inclined to pull for them, despite having Mewtwo, just because Mewtwo only handles 2 types really, really well. But Mewtwo can also off-type, so, I mean, Mewtwo is just a cheat code. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to share your support. It really helps the channel out and shows me that you're enjoying the content. Let me know how you feel about Alister and Gengar, if you'll be pulling for them or not, or if you'll be saving for something else this month, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.